characters, and by that I mean I assume that most of you do. I mean, hey, we're here for volume LXIX of the Leerie Lighters, a well-established series with series favorites like Copy of Slot, Rebby, and Alana W. Amazing. Amazing. All right, Pat, put your HP in. I mean, honestly, don't worry too much about that. Last time on the Leerie Lighters, mm-hmm. No doubt. Mm-hmm. Taking Max at level 3 because I said that they have. You're 30 before 30, huh? All right, we would join the party where they have retired after the dreadfully personally crushing death of Rainbow's character, whose name is so shocking to the party to remember that nobody can even remember it. But they cannot grip themselves to leave their new profession as lamplighters here at this coastal lighthouse until they do. So, exactly. Damn, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why the fuck? So people can't, hold on, people can't hear anyone but me. Why not? Hold on. Hold on. Why is desktop audio not working? I think it's Is it literally the OBS Ninja things fucking it up? Oh my god. We can't use OBS Ninja. This is terrible. I don't know that, but I also have no idea why... Test? So someone shouts something. Oh, hold on, wait, no, I found out what it is. Lee, it did work, but only because I wasn't actually using it as you're supposed to in a way that creates good video and quality and stuff. Alright, people, talk.
Hello.
So here the party finds themselves working in a lighthouse, following the tragic death of their friend, whose name they dare not even speak. Is it supposed to... Pat, you fucking... Oh my god.
What have I done?
You put 30... wrote your HP as 30 out of 30 out of 14. I digress.
I'm sorry, I was trying to level up.
And yeah, in the great level up tragedy, there were some losses. And they've all come together to work this job as lamplighters, this lighthouse, until they can bring themselves to remember her name. And
it's a really good thing we all are lamplighters here, because it'd be a real tragedy if the lamp was unlit for even a moment. So it needs to be 4 separate lamplighters for this one lamp.
What?
That way we can each
What
take
exactly is a lamplighter again?
and have an 18-hour day free.
Oh god, we're not doing that.
We have a very important
lamp.
job.
What do you mean?
It's super important, and we're absolutely not slacking on it. Oops.
I would never slack on this job, but I would love it if someone could tell me what this job means. I'm old and confused.
Hey,
Oh, why are you old?
get your beans out my face, old woman.
Sorry, what?
I love your beans.
Oh, you're very rude. No. No. No treats for you.
You make great beans, and you make great bean cookies. But now is not a time for beans. We're very sad. Our
It's
friend,
always
Yes,
the
corrupted
beans that
spirit.
keep you regular.
our friend is no longer regular. She's dead, and we're very sad about this.
It is very sad. Oh, she was a good girl.
She
Very
was in
good
so many
cards.
card games. She was
So
very
many
good at cards.
good card games. You know, I cheat quite a lot, and she still won many, many times.
I cheat too, and she constantly beat me.
I remember one time she ate a shepherd's pie.
Oh,
What's a
she could eat
shepherd?
one hell of a shepherd's pie.
I don't know what a shepherd is.
I remember another time she went to a place that served shepherd's pie, but she didn't get it.
Oh, she was
She was so
such a
bad.
character, that one.
Let me a character trait.
You never knew her position on shepherd's pie until she was at the restaurant, either ordering it or not ordering it. It was so complex, so nuanced.
Well, this job is kind of boring.
A brace,
Yeah, I mean, shit. Like,
a
how
brace
many have got
of hail slats against the smooth white exterior and studded porthole windows of your spire. You hear the wind buffet and whistle through little metal tubes, and the door buckles slightly. It should seem as if though a storm has arrived.
I'm going to reposition myself over here, away from the door, because I'm wearing very little clothing, as is customary to people of my faith,
Sorry.
and don't want to be hailed upon.
You're religious.
Oh, my
Yes,
job.
as you all know, and I did not even bear repeating, but I will anyway, because I like talking. I am a cleric.
Ah, yes, and as we all know, I'm a sorceress. Wild magic, bitch.
I'm
Get
You
fucked
two-
not
on.
even sure why you said that.
As you all know, it goes without saying. Ow, fuck! Ow, fuck! I'm sorceress now. I burned
Is he
myself.
screaming again?
Oh no, you burnt yourself? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you, but I'm also a sorceress. Just burned myself making tea.
That can happen. Also, I took your oven mitts. I'm
Why
not
did you
giving them
take
back.
his oven mitt?
I
The
took
hell is
her
an oven-
oven mitts because, well, I needed them for a dragon egg 2 episodes ago, and the dragon ate them. And I'm not paying for replacements. I'm sorry, I'm broke.
Why?
I
I'm
tried
sorry,
to order
dear.
some
I
oven
don't
mitts
know.
from the Williams Sonoma catalog. But unfortunately, I found out Williams Sonoma doesn't exist anymore.
Who's that?
William
It was a
Sonoma,
dude.
I remember him. He was a young lad from a village where I was a little girl.
He made the best oven mitts and also some interesting dishware.
He was great friends with a very talented merchant we all knew back then called William Mays.
Yes, my dearest William, my heart will forever call to my heart will forever call to him, to me.
How I long
Wasn't
for him.
William
How I
the name-
long to hear his voice in the middle of the night, trying to sell his wares. William Mays here with another fantastic product.
Oh no.
Wasn't William the name of that succubus we defeated like 4 episodes ago, who used to be like a
Yes.
manor lord?
No.
It was very impressive how the three of you managed to resist the succubus's temptations. I'm sorry that I was not so strong and was tied to the table, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes.
You know, it is very poor of you.
Very poor of you.
Rubbed it over with like a dry cloth before we ate off it next, so we're probably fine.
See, that's the only part that matters.
You hear a changing in the background track, but Roll20 doesn't want to let me play that track.
Oh no.
So you hear
Technical
changing
people.
to another track.
How dreadful.
Is it not going to play any of these tracks? What the fuck?
Yo,
I
this
think
is
your
the problem
computer
with
just
the
wants.
All right, so you feel a tightening of your sphincters all at once, and a changing in the wind, and this is a sign that you have well established comes from the presence of a dragon. You feel as if though there is slightly less hail striking you.
I haven't felt
Our
that
palms
in
pucker,
decades.
a dragon approaches.
Oh wow. Another
My
dragon?
asshole is a quiver.
Mine as well.
There must be a dragon nearby.
Yes, you hear a Witcher-type beat come on in the background as well. And you cannot help but feel a thrust of wind upon your tower, and a creak, and your door flies open. And you see not the dragon itself, but the shadow of the dragon in the outline of the falling hail and crackling light of lightning. You feel as if though it draws closer.
Maybe we should turn out the light. That is something dragons tend to be able to see.
Did that motherfucker just blow the door off the hinges?
No, that was the storm. Go turn out the light. Your old women's are very fast. That's known to science.
It's getting awfully
Oh.
drafty in here.
Do we know if dragons are like always bad in this universe?
Well, you do know that dragons are motivated primarily by an esoteric blue-orange sort of morality, sometimes referred to by those who gaze at... Well, should I even be saying this? Roll me an Arcana real quick.
Ooh,
Oh
I
yeah,
can do that.
that's a thing we can do. Let me look at my character stats.
Just one of my
I'm gonna roll-
proficiencies.
I'm gonna roll a history, which I'm also bad at.
All right, so 1 and 3, so it's going to be +4.
Pat, just
I did
it's a
great.
check mark in the character sheet. You just got the check mark.
I don't have my character sheet written in. because of leveling up things.
Amazing. And I'm assuming that Alana doesn't even try.
No.
But do you help Granny, remember, by pouring her some tea?
Of course.
Granny,
needs some
gaining
more
advantage.
tea.
You know that the great weave of fate, the threads of destiny itself, known as the plot, tend to be at the core of the esoteric motivations of dragons.
Ah!
So you think she's motivated by, you think this dragon, whoever it may be, is motivated not by anything a mortal would understand, but rather this great esoteric going known as the plot.
Mm.
Oh, well, get comfortable, children. Destiny knocks upon our door today. It's like,
Oh
I
no!
remember when a fine young fellow named Destiny knocked upon my back door one evening. It's made for quite a night.
But how are we going to keep the lighthouse alight if Destiny's calling at the door?
Well,
Destiny's
draw
child,
straws.
probably.
If one of us won't get to participate in Destiny, we'll have to stay behind to keep the lighthouse lit.
Well, I don't
Destiny's
want to
child
do that. That
makes me
sounds
stay
boring.
behind and keep the lighthouse lit.
As you were discussing Destiny's Child, you hear a shuddering, puncturing sound as white bits of plaster, wood, and metal rain down from the upper level, and you hear and feel the whole tower lurch.
Oh, shit. Ah,
Oh no!
I'll grab my umbrella.
You grab your umbrella. Do you deploy it? Of
Not inside. I'm no fool.
course. Yeah, so rubble is falling. Everybody make me a dex save.
Ah, yes.
I don't want to die. Wait, no, that's not.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck you. Nat 20. Ah!
So that's 7
Rebby
bludgeoning,
is very
3 on a
dexterous
pass.
For entirely legitimate reasons.
So Max and Pat pass. Boltrip and Greg
I love passing.
7 on a fail, 3 on a pass. Bludgeoning damage as
Ouch.
things fall down on you. You feel the light of Granny. You see the light of the lighthouse get obscured and then flicker a bit. Oh no! It could be the emerald. It could. Oh no! Granny. You know that the light up atop is kept lit by the entropy diamond.
Oh. I didn't know it was kept lit by something more than fire. Okay. Oh, right.
Well, that's why they have 2 sorceresses working this thing. Duh. Didn't
Yes.
you pay attention at the end of last episode when you were super stoned?
I did not.
You could
I'm
have
old and I have
warlocks
Alzheimer's.
in the basement. We learned that when we first got here.
I'll go upstairs to deal with that. Someone else first.
Because I'm not very good with the stairs. Can one of you spry younglings run up there? And
Oh, I guess I have to go do it. Fuck.
Don't worry, I'll follow you.
Thank you.
Follow me.
I'm gonna run. Wait, how do I run? Is it in athletics?
Yeah, give me an athletics. Hop like a bunny.
Oh, wait, I'm
I'll
not a
try to
bunny
keep
girl.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that to me. Do that to me. I swear.
I'm not very good at athletics, though.
All right,
Got
so
a +4.
Rebby, make me a dex save as you ascend.
Fuck. Can I have advantage because I'm cute?
No. Leroya, also make me a dex save.
Wow, bitch.
Alalana, what are you doing?
Huh.
Going up as well.
Give me an athletics.
Wow,
Up the stairs.
okay. Here
I
you
thought we
are.
were gonna go outside.
So Granny,
No.
Granny, you're stepping outside?
I thought the building was collapsing. I wanted
Well,
to go out.
Yeah, you,
Well,
you
we
step
gotta-
out because bits of the building are falling in from where the dragon is punctured. You step outside, you see a big ass dragon up top the tower. Alalana, like you guys are kind of like hilariously falling over each other into like suggestive positions and like making body 1970s hospital jokes.
Oh
All right. I'm just gonna roll a quick performance charisma for no reason.
I'm gonna
And
also...
Alalana, like, all of a sudden, she grows less defined, more pixelated, kicks up one of the boards that was falling, and then Tony Hawk Pro Skater grinds up along the center of the tower and pops out. Now, quick, give me an acrobatics to do the kickflip as you exit, Alalana.
Obviously. Kick. Fuck.
Oh no, Alalana, you kicked the board out and you're about to fall. Give me a dex save. Granny, you look up, it's Alalana. Oh god, Alalana's hanging by a thread. There's a dragon up top. And it looks down and says, "Foolish mortal, do you truly think yourself worthy of a task meant for an echidna?" And reaches down its greedy claw towards a golden, glowing entropy diamond that powers this lighthouse. You see in the distance a ship. A ship with Shirley with the fading light here is now endangered by these dangerous and tumultuous storms in this hailstorm. The ship, it could crash. It could crash if you don't keep this light on.
Oh no.
All right. Well, presumably, Leroya and Rebby untangled themselves from the comedic positions.
Yeah. Granny, what are you doing as you witness this from base level?
Well, I guess I'll start the slow walk to the job. And she'll, with her cane, just like take it step by step up.
All right, can I get a tool proficiency cane? I'm assuming Granny is proficient, dex based.
Okay. She's proficient with her cane.
All right.
She's been using it for a while. Give me a second here.
Rebby and Leroy managed to extract themselves. Yeah.
Add my proficiency to that as a +2 to whatever that is.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Literally, Leroy and Rebby take longer than the old lady with the cane who has to like sidestep them. But they eventually
we fall
arrive.
onto each other and have difficulty discerning which one of us is actually the bottom.
Yeah, you're almost out, but you're trying. You get caught in the orifice, squeezing out. Lerb, the computer's talking to me. What do I say? Granny pops out right as the entropy diamond is seized and the lights go ka-tonk, ka-tonk. And you see in the distance Granny. Oh no! The boat full of gunpowder and supplies is about to run aground.
And supplies.
Oh no!
And Granny, without the entropy diamond, it could run aground. And the dragon looks down at you and says, "Granny, between two ancient entities, let's just call this one a draw. You know this diamond belongs to me."
I'll play you in a game of cards for it.
The dragon says, You would dicker with me." And you make me a persuasion roll.
I plan to cheat, so can I make it deception instead?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. The dragon looks down and says, "I will play you at cards, but only if you meet me at the Blue Moon Casino, where the card sharks are always ready and the parlor tables are enchanted. Now then!"
I kind of pop my head out from the doorway where jammed, and I'm like, "Not the Blue Moon Casino, the finest luxury casino resort and spa on this side of the continent."
And she says, "Fools!"
We're not paid by that.
And as the dragon, gusts off, everyone makes a strength save under the beating of the wind that's about to, thrust you downwards.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, thrusting downwards. I've done enough done on the staircase already.
All right.
What are we rolling?
Rebby extends their limbs and catches strength save. Alright, so Danny, you rub up against Rebby, but Rebby catches you. Granny leans into it with her cane planted firmly on the ground and just takes it. And Alalana, you are buffeted down, falling along the plastered white walls. What do you do, Alalana? You're descending rapidly.
Can you stop falling for one?
I don't think I can grab onto it, can I?
It's like bumpy plaster surface. A normal handhold isn't gonna stop your descent.
Then I guess I pull out a dagger and just kind of.
All right, give me a dagger attack. Give me a dagger attack to fucking puncture the wall.
Oh god.
Let's go.
You stab in, and you hear the thud after the caked white of the plaster. You hear a as you stab deep into a support beam of wood within the tower. You are caught hanging there after a bit of descent, and the dragon flies away. Meanwhile, the good ship Sulfur is about to run aground without the guiding
All
light.
right, I have a plan.
Okay.
I have a torch, a tinderbox, and thaumaturgy. I'm going to light my torch and then cast thaumaturgy to make it super duper bright.
Amazing. However, while it is very bright around you, Rebby, the issue is it's not casting its beams out into the night sky. And the good ship Sulfur seems slightly confused and may yet run aground.
Alright, I have a secondary plan. It's called casting Sacred Flame at the ship, and hoping they can run away.
You cast Sacred Flame at the ship. The powder store makes a dex save. The powder store fails a dex save. You see an explosion coming from the center of the good ship Sulfur! It creates terribly! It crashes!
Wait, the ship is within 60 feet?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's a good point. No, you don't. The good ship Sulfur is yet to run aground. You did not detonate the powder stores. Alright, Granny and Leeroy, as Rebby does this and Alalana clings to dear life, what are you two doing?
Granny's gonna light a long cigarette and wait for the fireworks.
Amazing. +1 to cancer chance. Leeroy.
Leroy like hops on top of Revy and says, "Here, let me." And then she casts dancing lights, just kind of arbitrarily as far as she can.
All right. So the captain pulls out their spyglass and they're like, "My, it seems that there's some sort of commotion at the lighthouse. But which way should we go? I don't know. It's not doing that thing where it swooms through the sky. Well, we know the general position of the lighthouse. It should be enough for us to navigate.
Wait, I realized. Can I roll an insight check to figure out that it should swoom through the night?
Yes. You think it might swum or twam through the night? You think that might help?
Okay, I'm gonna start moving around in a pattern.
Okay, yeah, you can assist to give
to
advantage.
indicate the swimming or the twim.
You grant advantage means a roll of 11 instead of a roll of 11.
Thank you.
God.
I'm so helpful, everybody.
I look towards Naroya and I'm like, Naroya, whatever happens with this ship and this lighthouse and this explosion and this dragon, we'll always share the time we spent together tangled up in the stairs.
I don't know who you are. What? Oh, wait, yeah, no, I know who you are. Yeah, that was nothing special.
Amazing.
I'm gonna need to roll.
All right.
Can I roll a
All right, here's what,
strength save, not cry?
yeah, all right, here's what's happening. So they're navigating at disadvantage, but you've given them advantage, meaning that they just make a regular navigation roll. And oh no, the good ship Sulfur's beginning to run aground. The rock gores inside, and then, oh no, the explosion is beginning. Gunpowder goes up. Alalana, you just hear a rain of explosion behind you. As, oh my god, we're about to blow the special effects budget for the season, everybody!
It's not our fault they can't pilot a ship. We did our best. This is not our job anymore. The sea giveth and the sea taketh away.
And with that, the good ship Sulfur leaves Crate, sinks into the briny depths, and many sailors attempt to make it to shore, but few survive the explosion, and you only see 3 looking very badly wounded who managed to make it.
It's fine.
Maybe we should kill them to avoid any witnesses to our failure.
I agree.
Considered that, but I feel like we'd probably get
I mean,
fired.
I am a cleric of life, so this is kind of against my clerical vows.
It's
My
fine.
clerical vows say I should sleep with them, but to be honest,
Why
it
don't we
seems kind
sleep
of
with
grimy.
all of them to make them cheer up?
Or
Good idea. I
like
descend the
this.
stairs.
I descend the stairs too.
All right, so
Wait,
there,
no, I
there are
can't
3
hear.
badly
Help!
wounded sailors on the shore. There's also several like chests and crates of various supplies and food. And
Do I get down?
you see carved into like the metal of the chest, given ever. It appears to have been a transfer
Oh
from
my
the
fucking
given ever.
God.
Yes.
Oh, no.
R.I.P. the given ever. You
Well, at least they're ever stuck.
you crashed too soon.
Alright, I would like to cast a spell.
All right, what spell do you want to cast?
I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing, which will heal all the sailors and also all the party. It's gonna take a bit, but I'll do it.
Doesn't that maximize healing delts? Or no, yeah, that's like a 10-minute long big heal. Okay, how much do you heal for?
Well, I'll find out. 9.
All right.
Yay!
The heal. Yes, you fucking. Yeah. So, the all like in a row, as if though like dancers in a show tune. They leap up in turn and declare their names. I'm Bo. I'm Schmo. I'm Toe. We're alive.
Let's put some gravy.
And
I'm like, great!
they link
awesome,
arms
thank
and
you so
dance
much.
on the
There's a bedroom
rocks.
over there. I need to perform the vows of my order.
And they're like, oh, well, we must be obliged, and you've just saved us. And where? So
All right.
here's a question: where's the bedroom? Are you gonna go to a bedroom inside the tower?
Yeah,
Alalana,
I
I'm
mean,
assuming that you like. So
Yeah.
Alalana,
might-
you take 2d6 if you drop 20 feet. If you want to do something else, though, you could do something to escape.
Yeah, can I like climb down or slide
Lurb,
down? or
Lurb,
something?
that might be the case. Yeah, if you wanna be like, I am the knight, and do some like Assassin's Creed shit, give me an acrobatics with advantage, because you look like the kind of person who does that sort of thing. Let's be real here.
Thank God I had an advantage.
Can I loot
I
the
don't think I would have made it.
Can I loot the crates?
Yeah, you loot the nearest crate, and you find boots, white leather boots, well laced, short stalked, and with strange blades atop to it. And there's a strange ball made of stone leather. It has Willard inked on it. You're not quite
I don't know
sure
what that means.
what that is. Yeah. Let's see that acrobatics, Alalana.
I did it.
I saw it.
I don't see. Oh, I didn't roll down. Okay, yeah, with advantage, you make it to the ground just fine. Okay, Rebby, roll me a con save.
A con save, not a performance.
Uh-oh.
Look, they're all very grateful, and you do not find yourself exhausted afterwards. And like, I'm Bo, I'm Schmo, I'm Toe, and after a show like that, it's time to go. Yes, we must go see the widows of
God,
all
I
the
hate
dead.
Alright, I descend the tower after them, a little bit worse for wear, and I'm like, okay, I have done my holy duty.
All right, so one crate has been looted. Granny, are you looting the next crate?
You bet your sweet ass I am.
All right, you see that this seems to be a crate full of armor. Crate full of armor conveniently has up to 10 sets of any type of medium or light armor.
Nice.
About this one.
I go to this one.
The next one you find, Granny, is a crate of muskets. This crate is full of 10 muskets, without shot or powder. The next one, Pat. It's a crate of crossbows.
Okay. I guess I take a crossbow.
Yes, it has 10 crossbows.
Cool.
And
It's a good thing I found those crossbow bolts earlier in a couple seasons ago, or episodes ago.
yeah, in the previous volume. Yeah,
Yeah.
so those are all the easily retrieved crates. The muskets. So yeah, you guys could go diving for more,
Let's put some
but
gravy on
right
it.
now that's what the fuck? Let's put some gravy on it. All right, what's your type beat? You overstayed your welcome. Um, but yeah. But yeah, no, as this happens, Bo, Toe, and Schmo all link arms. And they begin a shanty.
What are they doing?
No.
There once was a stock that put to
Why?
sea the
Why
name
shanty?
There once was a ship that was put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The wind blew up the bow tips down, or take my leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the time is done, we'll take our leave and go.
She had not been 2 weeks from shore when Ryan Cohen
I
joined
might
aboard. The captain hands and swore.
What, because of Max or because of me?
Both of you.
Yeah, all of you.
I learned by watching you, Pat.
Aw, but I sing well. Learn.
Okay, wow. If we're just gonna act me like that right now, if we're completely consistent with how I
Yo,
am.
I'm sorry. Yo, nah, stop. You got cooked, my G. That's it. No recipe. Just stop. Damn.
Bo, Toe, and Mo will stand by me.
They are already arms
are
linked,
on.
jumping down the yellow brick road.
Sorry. I just want to like take 2 fingers and close your eyes right now because it's just.
It's over. We're dead.
Went up, then down once more. All gained were lost.
Alright. You can no longer hear them in the distance.
Good.
Yeah. You just sort of have like an acidity trip.
That's why I
up.
don't fuck sailors.
But yeah.
I was required to by my religious beliefs.
I was gonna do it, but when I saw they were sailors, I was like, ew, no thanks. Come on, have some class.
Why are you sailorist?
What?
My religious beliefs. Anyone who I save, or is in need, or asks nicely, or is mildly attractive.
Yeah, that pounds. I think that's why we've hooked up so many times.
Yeah, because I've healed you many times, and you're at least mildly attractive.
Thank you.
I use
I
that
do
version. I use that line on girls on the internet all the time in real life. Doesn't work that well for some reason. Hey, you're at least mildly attractive, and I'm like,
I
what?
wonder why.
Awful.
Alright, so,
Kurtosic.
party members, it is a dark and stormy night, and it's hailing out, and your lighthouse is without its entropy diamond, and its roof
need
is
it.
terribly damaged. You're gonna need to see like the roofer about that. Additionally,
First, we have to go get
it-
the diamond back.
Nah.
Do we know
We
where
have
the
to
local
go to
Dragon
the
King
quest.
is?
Well, we can beat the dragon in a game of cards, she said. She was very
I've heard
specific
dragons
about
play.
where we would go.
I hear dragons play an ancient and forbidden game called Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wow.
I've also heard that. I thought it was Ogiu, but something like that. Yeah.
yeah.
The pronunciation is lost to the ages.
So
True.
as
I hear they made
as
an
the
anime
party
robot.
leader, we will use Granny as the main token. But Granny, given the present situation, what would you do?
So we gonna go down to that casino. I'm gonna get into a table game with that dragon.
Damn
And as soon as
straight.
that bitch not looking, I'm gonna stab her in the eye.
Quite
Take my
so.
goddamn diamond back.
I agree. I should masquerade as one of the sexy dancer ladies who always goes to casinos.
I should also do that, but not
I agree.
yet.
I shall masquerade as. I can't. Oh yeah, I do have disguise proficiency.
No, you just
Where
need
was
to
the
be the
local Halloween slash
no, you
costume
need to
shop?
be you need to be our actual bar like card gamer.
I'll just wear a big hat then.
Fuck yeah. Big hats are the shit. I know exactly the place to get big hats. My character would know this. Where's the best place to get big
well,
hats?
like basically anything you're gonna want, it's gonna be in the nearby town of Covington.
Ah, yes, Covington. They recently came over a plague.
Yeah, so you're gonna need to reach Covington. It's got a small palisade and is presently besieged by a marauding band. And this marauding band has locked down the overland road and quite taxed the defenders. They were really relying on the good ship Sulphur to arrive with the munitions necessary to break the siege.
Oh, yeah, right. Forgot about that.
Let's go
Wow,
break
they're
some
gonna be really
fucking bandits in
disappointed in
half.
Yeah,
I
so-
mean, yeah,
I
we
quickly
could
I
do
pulled
that.
my smartphone and Google how many bandits do you have to sleep with to break a siege.
okay, roll me nature.
And sure, okay.
What is the nature of a bandit? Yeah, so Granny, you know, there's
We ain't nothing but mammals.
You know,
That's
also,
why it's a nature rule.
you know that there is like there's like also like shitty side roads, but there are also like, you know, bereft by bandits. And so, but the road between you and town is pretty safe because, you know, like they're not out here on the Balzac's Peninsula, named after the composer. But yeah.
Very forward thinking of them to name something after a composer.
Yeah.
Most of the time you hear about composers, it's after they die because they slept with a king or something.
How would the composer sleep with the
I
king?
slept with the king when I was a young girl.
I slept with a king when I was a young girl too, and I think so did fucking Rebbe.
There are a lot of secret
Well,
kings
every secret
around. That's kind
everything
of
that we-
strange.
I
It's
mean,
like every other farmer's boy or stable person. You wait around long enough, and it turns out there's some kind of fucking chosen one with a secret kingdom somewhere. It's
exactly.
insane.
I wish my parents died at a young age and told me out, and I found out I was some fucking chosen one some day later. My parents were alcoholics.
It is the strangest thing. But yeah, you know, you
Sounds
fuck enough
about right.
stable boys eventually, you'll fuck a king.
True. I had to fuck the bun.
Hey, you've been reading my religious texts I've been sharing with all of you.
So it's early in the morning, by which I mean like 2 a.m. You were up playing Uno late. So Covington is on the horizon in the distance along the shore. It is a hailful night and storming. Would you brave the trek to Covington right now, or would you wait for the morning?
We should attack
I mean-
the bandits during the storm in the night. We could be really fucking terrifying if we do that.
We really could,
Right
yeah.
hand.
Barry.
I mean, the ship's already exploded. What's the harm in waiting?
Well, all right. So the idea is like if they find out that the ship has exploded, they will probably be more attacky. But if we
How
strike
could they
now, by
hurt?
which
You
I
don't
mean
know
to
that.
say, like
How
we
could
go
they
into
find
their...
out? How could they find out about a ship exploding all the way over here? I mean, a ship exploded like here.
I mean, like
They're over
presumably
here.
there's multiple people who aren't like part of the sieging force. Like maybe they got scouts or shit. I don't know.
But it's also like it's raining and loud. They probably might not even see. Like the most they might have seen is probably like the lighthouse go out, if that.
And there was a
Either
dragon.
way,
There was
If
a
we-
dragon, actually. Yeah, there was a dragon.
if we go out and fuck them in all the ways, right now, there's a better chance of us being successful if we give them a time to prepare. Then that's bad news bears, my friends.
Yeah. Big ups, big ups.
I say we sneak into their camp
Yes,
now, seduce them, kill them while they're having sex, and leave with them all dead.
What gives you the idea that they'll be having sex?
Well, we would seduce them first, right?
Oh, I
And
forgot
then
that.
kill them while they're having sex, and then we bring somebody else in. Do
I'm
the
not
same
being
thing.
years old. I ain't seduced shit.
I feel like
Don't
you're
worry,
just selling
I got
yourself short there, Granny. You're a fine piece, my friend.
I'm literally just too tired.
Regiment of the Imperial Army.
It is 2 a.m. My back hurts. I'm not trying to seduce anything but a lazy boy recliner.
I understand where you're coming from. That kind of negativity is not going to get us a whole bunch of fucked dead bandits.
You think so? Crankiness and negativity have gotten me a lot of dead bandits. I think we should just go in there and start terrorizing them.
Okay, all right. Give me a sec. How about we fuck a couple of them dead, and you start terrorizing, and then we'll start terrorizing from the inside of the camp, having killed some of them.
All right, that sounds good.
Hell yeah! This is teamwork. This is why we're such a good team, and we've been doing this for LX1X episodes. Yay!
Listen, I think buddy now.
Yeah. So,
All right.
you guys...
Crazy that we got to
you got-
LX1X and we're only at level 3.
So you head down the road. It's almost like I'm going to level you up at an early high road rate. So
I'm gonna pull a shin here and say I want next level.
All right.
more
So
spell.
but ultimately it comes down to: are you heading out right now, or are you spending the night here?
I think we're heading out right now.
Heading
We're
out.
gonna kill some bandits.
I think we're in unison.
All right, Granny. You look out into the sleety night. You see Covington ahead. It's on the horizon. You wanna you and the group head down a dark and stormy road, but you see that there's a bit of a mudslide up ahead, and the rocks around you are slicked and muddy. Can someone roll me survival?
I've never survived a day in my life. Fuck that. No. Somebody else do it.
I'll roll it. Everyone knows that I'm very good at survival. Holy shit.
Actually, you are. We know this. Yes.
Yeah, Rebby knows all about, how to properly lubricate balls, and manages to lead you through just fine. And you arrive outside the gates of Covington, where you see Bo, Toe, and Schmo saying, "We sailors three, survivors we, beseech an entrance from thee." And the guard just says, "I refuse to speak with people who talk and rhyme. It's against my religion."
I'd be like, hello.
I want to hear more about that religion. I fucking love it already.
You know what? I respect it. I want to support this religion. Is this a new one? Because I will donate money. I'm broke right now.
Stand behind that.
I am a member of the Covenant, and the Covenant says no talking in rhyme or other gimmicks.
The Covenant? I fuck with y'all.
Yes.
Please be okay with gays. Please be okay with gays.
I also fuck with y'all. Also,
you
please
just
be
fuck
okay
with
with
everything.
gays, but in a very different way.
Oh, aren't you the lighthouse keepers?
Yes!
Lighthouse bros.
keepers.
I was told to not. Wait, hold on. You better not be about to rhyme.
Don't you dare, bitch.
Okay, look. I'll let you in, but here's the thing. I'm not supposed to let you in until you tell me your friend's name, because that was weirdly like a precondition of you leaving the lighthouse that you guys set up
why?
beforehand.
Her name was Jessica.
Bortubulus.
Who is the name?
I'm hearing two
Her
different
name
names.
was
Was it Jessica or
Bortubulus.
Bortubulus?
It was Jessica Bortubulus. That was their first name, last name.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Valentine was her middle name.
Jessica Bortubulus Valentine. Sorry.
No,
Other way around. Other way around.
Valentine Bortubulus. God, get it fucking right. That's so disrespectful, bitch.
And they're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Respect the
okay.
memory.
Well, in that
Hashtag
case,
respect.
and then,
Just
and then he stabs, he like thuds it 2 times, and the gate swings open. He's like, "Oh, by the way, have you seen the good ship Sulphur? We're dearly in
Yeah, it
need of the
broke.
food and supply." Oh no! Oh, woe is me. We're all gonna die. And then Shmoto and Bo slide in while the gate is open, and they say, "Thank you." He's like, "Oh, damn
we're gonna
it."
be like, don't worry, good townspeople. The glory of my God will shine upon this city and save you all.
No solicitors! And then he taps the fucking gatehouse again, and they're beginning to close the gates now that you've said that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we're
wait.
moving.
I'll be like, wait. May I
Wait.
suggest?
He's not soliciting.
May I suggest? And I point to Bo, Schmo, and Bo, and whatever their name is.
Mhm.
Cannibalism?
and the guard.
The small
Give me a
lady,
persuasion. Give me a persuasion.
It's always the quiet ones you have to be worried about.
He rings a small bell and says, "Meat's back on the menu, boys!" And you see, a horde of like street urchins descend upon Toe, Schmo, and Bo as they get like Sweeney Todded apart in the fucking streets. Blood overcomes it,
That's
and
what they
you
get
all
for
shook to your
rhyming.
very core. Make me a whiz
Bitches.
save. Everyone make me a whiz save as you just witnessed a brutal cannibalistic act.
I feel like Granny
So
gets
one,
bit.
I'm a goblin. Two, I'm actually evil. Do I? I mean,
I'll
do
give
I
you advantage. I'll give you advantage.
All right.
Is it wisdom or
Oh.
charisma?
Wisdom.
Wiz.
I don't like that. Oh wait, I like that.
That's 11 psychic damage to those of you who have failed.
Damn.
Yeah, Ho! You fucked yourself
It's like,
over.
how
I'm
quickly can
sorry.
we kill us?
All right. You guys have gained entrance to Covington.
I'm just staring at the fucking camera like,
You are inside of Covington. You see that there is the Church of the Cove, and you see that there is like there's an 810. It's still open. It's on the corner.
an 8 to 10?
Oh, I'm gonna slurp. Can I get up a Slurpee?
Yeah, you guys want to walk under the 810 and ask for a Slurpee?
Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, that's Slurpees.
All right, you guys roll up to the 810.
Your hours are great. I heard you just recently became 24 hours. I fuck with that. Doesn't
26.
make sense with your name though.
They're 26 hours.
Oh, shit, sorry. Yeah. 26 hours.
Yeah, and
Doesn't make sense with your name though.
and they're like, "Oh, but sure it does." This guy's like, what do you mean? It refers to the currency conversion rate.
Oh, I always thought it was because you were open at 8 and you closed at 10. My fucking bad, dog.
That's definitely not what it was, but I'm glad you've learned the error of your ways. Anyway, aren't you guys the lamp-lighters?
Yeah,
How
we
do
used
you
to be.
asking that? What
Celebrities
do
in
you mean
this
used to
town?
be?
Wait, I mean, yeah, we didn't used to be sorry that you're
We
confusing
still
us for
are.
some other band of very distinctive
The
people.
lighthouse is fine. Don't
Oh.
worry about it.
Oh, really? Because I heard loud explosions, and people were speculating that due to the fact that the light from the lighthouse is gone, you guys failed in your duty, and it led to our only salvation being destroyed. I guess that was just a rumor, though.
Yeah.
Who in the town
Lightning
square, first of all. Second of all, a dragon fucking took it. So if you're so concerned about the lighthouse, why don't you go there and why don't you go track down the dragon like we're about to do?
He's like,
How's that?
He's like, "Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to get into it, old lady. Anyway, what do
Damn
you guys?
youngsters.
Anyway, hi, welcome to the 810. What do you guys want? Sorry, the Slurpee machine is broken. We were getting replacement parts on the good ship Sulfur, but I guess that's not gonna happen now.
I think I'm gonna have to beat the
You
shit
get
out of
smart
you.
with me.
He's like,
How many
Yeah.
levels till I get mending?
do you have mending?
Not yet.
That'd be funny.
I know, right?
I
Also,
considered
like,
getting
the
mending, but I was like,
opposite.
mending's useless. Now I get mending.
I know.
I only
always
look.
do
I only
that
got
too.
one fucking level 2 spell.
I think mending's
He's like, well, anyway, this is the
Oh, is
last
it level
store.
six?
This is the last store
Oh, it's
open in town. So welcome to
Yeah.
Covington, and whatever you guys want, I'll ring you up.
Do you have big hats?
Slurpees.
Prunes.
The Slurpee machine is broken. I just told you.
Wait,
Well-
actually, hold on. Let me. Do I have?
You have
Can
big
you-
hats.
Yeah, we
As-
got
as
he points to like a rack of hats, and they are all like very puffy and ploofy. And there's like the JRPG witch hat.
God.
There's like the Doppelschulner from like like the high Middle Ages to Renaissance type hat. There's like all sorts of hat available.
I find a big pink Sunday hat.
You
Do they?
you
Do they have
obtain
like a box?
You gain
first?
advantage on saving throws against the sun. And you
Ooh.
gain resistance to radiant damage.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Now all I need is a feather.
Indeed.
Do they have like a box of cursed items?
They're like, no, sorry, that got confiscated by the priest.
Oh,
Do
you know what? I'm
have
liking
prunes?
Legend less and less.
Well, I'm sorry, but somebody picked up, like, the horny curse rock, and, something that could only be described as public indecency happened. I can't talk about it or they'll sue me.
I already apologized for that so many times.
Yeah, Revy apologized a lot.
Well,
Cut her a break.
rules are rules. It's not, I'm just the cashier, okay?
Uh,
So yeah, what do you guys want
It
from
was
the
pretty
810?
Prunes.
Oh yeah, aisle 2. You find some prunes.
Ooh. I wonder if they have a donut.
Some cream cheese.
A box of prunes is 5 silver. A sleeve, a sleeve of everything bagels is 1 gold, but a sleeve of plain is 7 silver.
It's
and-
for the bagel coming in sleeves.
Bryony is very, very frugal, but she is also kind of balling because I rolled for gold instead of taking equipment.
Yeah, she had like 8. Yeah, and also a container of cream cheese is 2 gold.
how much is a container of equivalent
I'll drop
vegan?
3 gold for everything. Is that all right?
Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, let me just ring you up. Ching! Oh, you want the senior discount?
Yes. Yes. Please.
Your total comes out to 2 gold with 9 silver.
I thank you, young man.
Ching!
Y'all got fucking heads of cabbages?
No, we haven't had them since the cabbage farmers were all overtaken by the marauders.
No, we gotta do
Or
something
marauders.
about that.
Don't worry,
Fine.
I'm gonna offer my bussy to all the marauders to solve your problems.
But
I will voluntarily have sex with the hot ones, not the everyone.
and this guy's like, but why would the marauders stop because you did that? Never mind, I don't want to know. Have fun.
They'll
You
be
don't
too
wanna know.
tired to continue.
Remember that time when we
I don't know.
accidentally grabbed the cursed item out of there and caused a massive orgy in the middle of town? We've got our ways.
Grew teeth down there, so to speak.
Oh wow, that speaks to a deep anxiety that I have about that form of genitalia, and I now feel uncomfortable. Please purchase and
Wow.
leave.
While we're leaving, I'll like wink and take a bite at him.
Damn, he shudders. He shudders deeply. All right, is anything else you guys are getting at the 810?
I think I'm good.
No. I
We've
don't want
tormented this man long.
You guys emerge back into the streets of Covington. All right,
We're those customers who show up 10 minutes till end and just stay
yeah,
there.
you
for
see
20.
like the
We're
militia.
night shift at a gas station. We're those customers.
There's like a militia captain who's like talking to a small gathered group of people. Who's like, "Men, the dawn is always darkest just before the dawn, as I said. But we are getting a shipment of muskets, crossbows, bolts, and powder. We will be able to fire the pintle gun. We will be able to fire our muskets. We will have more muskets to fire. We will have food. We will have armor, and we will sally forth and break this terrible marauding that has overtaken our countryside. We brave and we happy few, we Covington militia, shall fight them on the beaches, fight them in the forests, fight them in the streets, and if for a moment, which I do not now believe possible, it should look like we are going to lose, remember the formation that covers my retreat. Attention! Huh! Yeah, so the Cove commander seems to be quite marshaling his troops in preparation. Jeeves hasn't heard the news yet about the fact that the good ship Sulphur will not be coming in this day.
Well, it sounds like we should not be the ones to tell him.
I agree.
His men are marshaled. The militia is marshaled right before the gate.
Well, maybe we should tell him.
My religious.
We should tell
order
we should
believes-
tell him it's a little bit late.
Let's just see what goes on if they give us some shit while we try to go through. Let's, well, do we want to rest here first? Do we want to chill here first?
We don't need to rest. The fuck?
We can charge headlong into
Alright.
battle in the
All right,
middle of the
cool.
night.
I mean, yeah, let's do that. All right, yeah. So let's go. I mean, I'll go to the gate and try to walk through it. Is
All
this
right,
guy trying
the
to stop me?
militia sort of like turn to you and they're like, and the Cove commander says, "Citizen, we are preparing for battle. It is not safe out there." Oh, wait a minute. Aren't you the new Leerie lamplighter boss? I thought you were in charge of the lighthouse.
We are. Why would
We
we
are. A dragon stole the fucking light. We're going to get it back.
Oh no! But the good ship Sulphur is going to arrive safely, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Expect delays.
Well, perhaps you should wait for us to make our attack. Otherwise, you'll be beset by marauders.
Don't worry.
We got.
We are the lamp aficionados.
They're
We
like-
can deal with
They're like,
marauders.
I don't know if I can, in good conscience, let a small group of civilians head out ahead of me, especially when I'm about to receive a shipment that will permit me to launch a proper assault. But after it gets here, you're welcome to join in, if we have any extra muskets or something. By the way, what if you took a musket from that crate? Where is that right now? Like, where are you carrying that?
Who's carrying that?
I took a crossbow.
Yeah, you have that,
I
like...
think we just kind of left it on the beach, to be honest.
All right, never mind. You left the muskets on the beach, and I guess a crossbow could be from anywhere. So yeah, the Cove commander's like, well, you're going to have to show me what you can do if you think you can really slide past the marauders out
All
there.
right. I would like to roll a seduction check.
I was just
I
gonna
was
say,
gonna ask if I could just stab him in the neck, but
I was
you
gonna
know,
just
that's
infestate
better.
somebody. Let's just do that. Yeah, let's all just commit some sort of violence on somebody.
Can I get
So
an
if he wants to-
advantage
If he
for
wants to just-
being an absolute thought?
Yes, but Max, here's the thing. What you acid splash, and someone was like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, "I see. A very alkaline act. You seem like you can handle yourself." Rebby, yes. What armor are you wearing?
I am wearing. I took some of the meat. I'm wearing half plate, and when I say that, I mean half of me roughly is covered by plate.
I used mage hand to like unbuckle him.
Yeah, so what happens is you do get advantage because you wind up stripped naked, and your armor is all off. And the Cove commander is like, "My, it looks like you're all very talented and magical, but what about you?" And points to Alalana. What can you do?
I like to just stab him.
Okay, yeah, fucking roll me your attack. Roll me your attack. Okay.
What have you done? We are all happily invested in this world and our characters. This can't be the arc we take them down. You see
Leave
the
it down
fucking-
with this LXIX sessions bullshit. We can't throw away all our progress now.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
it, I can't watch me.
It's not a killing blow necessarily. Like, you ask to see what you can do, and you're just like, "This can't be really. We can't be really getting into combat here, really, are we?" He asked us specifically.
God, I'm naked now, guys. I don't know what my dex is. I don't know what my AC is while naked.
Oh God, you're naked, aren't you?
I used mage hand to pull your panties back up.
The panties are back up, not the half plate.
Well, whatever.
I mean, that's better than nothing. I thank you for your sacrifice. I will simply lay my body on the line to be impaled by
Now,
these soldiers.
Good news. You actually,
I mean-
Alalana, your attack missed the Cove commander. However, his militia are looking kind of like, a little
Damn,
bit on
homie.
alert, due to the fact that you just tried to stab their leader. And they're like, "Oh no, it seems like violence is about to break out. Remember to make the formation that defends the commander." As the town's militia kind of like forms up. You've just missed your attack. And the Cove commander says, "This woman has attempted to assault me. Somebody seize her."
What if instead of making a flat out attack, like Elena just like sliced an A in his breastplate?
I don't know. Does Alalana have that sort of style? Is she Zorro?
With the
Right here.
rapier? Probably not.
Alright, so Leroy, tell me what you say before you roll.
Bro, that was just a prank, bro. It's like April Fool's or some
and someone
shit,
breaks
bro.
out laughing like, "Oh, yo, pranked!" And they're like, "Oh, wow, we're on Punked. Oh my gosh, who's recording? Where's the memory crystal? Hey!" And everybody thinks that this is like a fucking like an episode of like Punked, and they're really hype, and they're like all like really into '90s grungy TV. And the Cove Commander's like, "I suppose if it was just a prank." And he looks down at your blade, and he's like, "Nope, you get fucked up by the Marauders." And he's like, "Fine, let them through." And the gate is thrown open for you.
Okay, I put my half plate back on real quick, purely for the dramatic effect of taking it off later.
Okay, here's the thing. It is going to take you like 10 minutes to don that armor.
I use
Okay,
mage
fine.
hand
I don't put the
and
half
my
plate
own
on.
hand and my mouth to help.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics to see how
Thank
well
you.
you help.
I can do this. Can I get advantage? Can somebody help me?
Who's gonna help you do this?
Right.
Who
Who?
helped him?
Who helps you help
Who's
him?
gonna help me?
Can I help her
I
help
help-
me?
I'll help you help him help.
Yeah! Yes! We're twinsing.
Barney ass shit is this?
I too will also use my mouth only.
Hell yeah. Lee, so I get assistance, right? So that's a 16 to using my hands and mage hand and mouth to helping put Max's
His
half plate
hand
back
and
on.
mouth.
All right, yeah, fucking make me
The
that
mouth
roll.
is the most important part.
All right, Max. After all that said and done, you it takes like a minute to get it back on. You know.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. I put the
I'm
half
very
plate back
helpful.
on.
Okay. All right. All right. So you
I
guys.
do it. I make sure to jiggle some bits as the soldiers walk.
All right. They're
Gotta
like.
maintain.
I
They're
make sure that
they're-
my tongue is
They're like, oh, this is a spot of continental TV, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I like their slightly different moral standards. I hear they have a strange religion over there, all about sex. Someone's like, hey, man, we've just set up the Covenant. Come on, it's pretty cool. Don't abandon us now. He's like, oh, yeah, but I mean, you know, you can have a little on the side in the Covenant. That was a very particular fisherman's request for us to be able to have a little on the side. Oh yeah, that's true. This is part of the Covenant, isn't it? You have a little on the side. They continue to ogle you. All said and done. You guys walk out the gate, and it slams behind you. Immediately afterwards. No sooner have you passed beyond than you hear a rustling. In the woods. It looks like there are some bandits that pop out and say, "Freeze!"
Hi.
Hello.
And
Hello. I would like to be taken prisoner and tied up and then used by you. Thank you.
Same. Except for like the leader.
yeah, okay.
We're very sexy.
All right. So, a bugbear woman walks out.
Hello.
And she says, "Hey, we're the Marauders here, and I'm gonna make you an offer that you'd best consider very well.
Yeah?
We're going to raid and pillage the land and to destroy all forms of industrial society and land ownership-based agriculture."
We're still on the world map, Lee, by the way. Thank you.
We're now going to, and she says, "But if you join us in our primitive marauding, you'll get all the booty that you can get, and we also do vision and dental. So please consider before you say no and we have to kill you."
So are y'all like primcoms or something?
I mean, I don't like labels. We're more of like a like-minded collective.
Oh, it's a collective. What's you with that? Yeah, hell yeah. Take us to your leader. I'm very down with collectives.
How is everybody
I
else
actually
feeling?
tried to start one like a couple episodes back. It ended in fire, but like that wasn't my fault.
How's
It's definitely your fault.
how is everybody feeling about about this?
Now what?
Do you go along with the bugbear to meet the leader of this band?
Yes.
I see
Isn't it
nothing
Uncle's
wrong
kind of rare? And then I whisper, I mean, like, obviously we're going to betray them for the capitalists we serve because, it's that kind of game, but we gotta at least entertain it, right?
As
We'll
we
get it in.
understand, in all games, one must always bow to capitalism. That's the ultimate moral.
I agree. Yes. And also bend over and get fucked in the ass by. Mm-hmm.
And they're like, hey.
I mean, that's my religion.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you guys, come on, one fucking track work, please. You head down the road, and there is a great rustling in the woods as you guys go along at night, off the beaten track, and down into a gully, and then up towards a camp on a hill where you see smoke rising. The hail has turned to maybe more of a light sprinkle, but you are feeling slightly damp.
I was already feeling slightly damp.
I mean, my character is probably feeling very damp after the time with those sailors.
True. And also, I basically tongue bathe you into having armor again. So,
That's a good point. So I'm considerably damp even before this.
welcome.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys, you are approaching the camp of the bandits, and you are soaked through, and you all gain the wet condition.
Again, I already had it.
Gained? It's a weird word.
One second about that wetness thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add it to my ideals on my sheet.
Wow. Ooh, damn. You can actually do that.
So only a foot at a time of myself, but I'm not. I mean, I'm a goblin. I'm very short, so I can cast this like 2-3 times and be completely dry.
Okay, so
Oof, and it's a cantrip.
okay, so you are going to dry yourself off on the way up.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna have to kind of keep doing it because it's still raining outside. But yeah, does anybody else do anything about the fact that? Oh, also you have like a little. You mentioned you have an umbrella you took
I
out
do have an
earlier.
umbrella, yeah.
But yeah, does anybody else do anything about that? Or are you just gonna continue into the camp?
Honestly, I also use prestidigitation.
I just stay wet.
Okay.
Musty ass.
I'm a classy sorcerer. Yes. Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Us sorceresses are very classy. We're very refined and sophisticated.
Yeah, you guys ascend into the camp. There is sort of like, hey, Cafetal, and yeah, it is sort of like a ledge here. It's sort of like a rocky hillock that you've come upon with rills and hills and all over. There's an eclectic group here, and you find that there are many tents lining this place. Yeah, so she's like, so you want us to take you to our leader? We'll take you right to them. And you enter into the front half of the camp, where you see that there are many tents, and some people around very large fires, just, like cooking s'mores.
Wow.
I like these bandits, marauders, whatever they're called. Cooking s'mores, kings.
Wow. where did they
I'm
get
not
s'mores
actually
from?
sure why we.
Do you see a crate called Schmoiler and Sons Schmore Materials? And it's like it still has like a crossbow shaft in the crate, and it's been busted open. So you can make your assumption.
Not Schmoyer and Sons. Oh, what a wholesome.
I
They
can't
only
even
did a
make a
little
hot
bit of
chocolate.
child exploitation.
Just a bit.
Would it be
I mean, like,
inappropriate?
Hmm?
Excuse me, Betty. Would it be inappropriate if I made a hot chocolate? My bones are aching.
And Betty says, "Oh, I mean, I think that's fine.
Chalky milk.
Indeed.
That seems fair. I too like chocolate.
As you guys are like walking in, and Granny gets ready to make her chalky milk, the banditos like gather up around the fire.
I'll show some of these banditos how if they never had chalky milk before. I'll show them how to melt it in the water.
Yeah, they take a look. And a woman with a visage akin to death walks out, and
Oh, hot.
yeah, she almost has like, I mean, what's cooler than cool?
Ice cold.
Visage, yes, an
Damn.
ice cold visage. She looks at
Damn, she
you,
has
painted with the pallor of death. And where do you stand around here?
I'm probably like here.
I'm probably like where I am.
So you're like, okay, so the thing is like that's like at the entrance to the camp.
Oh.
I'll make
guess-
room.
I guess I'm probably, like,
make
here.
room. I am showing these fools how to make it, so I'll guess I'll be. All right, come around close. I'm here.
So,
Don't be shy. Come
they're
around
like,
from the other side of the
Oh
fire.
wow!
See?
I never knew my real granny. She
Oh.
died in an unfortunate industrial
Mhm.
accident. And Alalana, where do you want to be?
Kinda. I'm just gonna be chilling next to this machine thing. Not any. I can't do that.
All right. The banditos all kind of look when the boss comes out. And they're like, "Oh, the boss is here," and she says, "Yes, I am." And now, I have prepared. You see, the crystal of light, the entropy diamond of radiance, has been stolen from the lighthouse. It is just as we predicted when we paid that seer in the woods to tell us the plot. And now, she does the thing that Eggman does when he whips out a Chaos Emerald, and he just sort of like floats there. But it is an ice-cold entropy diamond. Now the powers of my ice are stronger than ever.
Hang on a second. You knew that the light. You knew that the crystal at the lighthouse was going to be stolen.
Yes, we were told that when the dragon flew by, the powers of radiance would be fallen, and we would be able to cut through their blinding light.
Damn, that's cool as hell. Yo, I love being on the same side as a person with a prophecy.
That's really cool and all, yeah. But you almost cost us our jobs.
What?
She says, "Jobs! Jobs! Do you
Jobs,
come here
yeah.
and tell me that you are employed? Employment is akin to genocide. Seize them!"
I
I'll
never
be like,
said I was
wait,
employed.
I'm not employed. I am merely a humble offering. Use my body as you please. Can I roll persuasion?
And, alright, yeah, roll persuasion on that.
Oh,
I haven't been employed in a very long time.
10 years.
Does being wet get me a
Yes. Alright. And what does Granny say to this as she's fixed up some hot cocoa with the boys?
Damn, Granny, gotta ruin everything. Fucking
She's
Republican.
gonna splash the hot cocoa in one guy's face, and
God.
yeah, she's gonna have to fucking.
Roll me 2d8 here. He just failed his con save for this. He takes 3,
Wow, we are dealing minimum damage.
but he
tonight.
is vulnerable because he's close to and heated by the fire. Speaking of which, Alalana and Leora, you guys are not considered damp at the end of this because you're next to the fire. Rebby still is though. Alright, so you splashed on him and he's all fucked up. He's like, "Oh shit, that's half my health. I'm a low level bandit." And Betty goes for like, a weapon and whatever
Pikachu,
Rebby, whatever
bears.
Leroyra and Rebby are doing. So Rebby, you're like, oh no, please capture me and use me. And yeah, one of the bandits is like, oh fuck, okay, and he just runs up. He starts trying to like clean off his face on your clothes.
Perfect. Oh, love it.
All right. And he can't quite see; he's blinded in the process. Yes, the mistress of ice is going to say, "You fools! Can't you see I've just spawned a hit point bar?" And it's initiative time.
Yeah, we see it. Ugh.
Okay, initiative. What is this? A tabletop game?
Wow,
Oh,
are we
boy.
playing tabletop role playing?
Oh, it did.
Wow, damn. Are we playing a tabletop role? Baby, I am that one thing that I just mentioned.
Are we doing all right? Are we doing all right? Are we doing all right? All right.
Wow, I can't do this game. Where do you add spells? I was pretty sure there was a way you could like find spells. How do you do that?
You click the little
Yeah,
eye.
the eye compendium, the little eye next to the journal.
Oh, wait, but that just opens and closes it for me.
So you can search what you're looking for in there, and then if you find the spell that you want to like use, and
Oh,
for some
wait,
reason it's
I'm
not on your
stupid,
character
I'm
sheet, you
sorry.
can drag and drop it.
Rebby,
My apologies.
Rebby, it's your
I
turn.
just realized.
All right, so I'm gonna keep this this bandito as all of my business.
Yeah,
Correct.
correct. Yeah. He has
I would like to.
You see on his side, he has a flintlock, a ye olde flintlock.
All right. A yieldy or unyieldy?
Ye olde.
Oh, ye olde. Okay, I was about to say that's a interesting turn of phrase you chose there. Well, I see how things are going. It looks like there's about to be a bit of a battle on, and while my order believes in love, not war, very literally, I understand when you need to throw down a bit. So I'm going to cast a spell. Give me 1 second to check my spells.
Mm-hmm.
We obviously play this every
All
week.
right, I cast
Totally know what spells. Come on.
aid.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast it on my 3 party members, my boys,
All right, so they're all going
and
to
you all get a 5 HP cap boost, and it fills up to that.
Oh, so
Nice.
it's not even temp HP. Huh. Crazy.
For the duration.
All right, and I put that on Pat's token, and Greg and Bullship, if you want to throw that on yourselves. And it is, yeah, so Rebby, that's your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
All right, this bandito continues to rub his face all over you. Roll me a performance to react.
Perfect. I'm really glad I statted the performance.
He becomes enamored with in the process, and he's like, "Oh wow, my face is
Hell
clean,
yeah.
and I can see clearly now. The cocoa's gone." And this
Aw.
bandit is like, "Oh no, Granny, you taught me how to make hot cocoa, but then you attacked my friend with it. I shall attack you in retaliation. And then he misses. And then this one says, have at you, you unbunny half-elf, and attacks Pat.
Wow, that's rude.
They
am
deal
not a bunny.
they deal 7 slashing damage to you.
Rude. Ouch, that hurts.
This bandito comes up and says, as a marauder, I claim that I'm going to pillage your fields, and then attempts to grapple Rebby. Rebby, make me an athletics or an acrobatics.
All right, I'm gonna do an acrobatics. Slightly better.
He has advantage due to flanking, and he grabs you and he drags you a little bit down. It is.
Well, I can't say I hate this.
And Bandito walks out and says, "You there, the edgy one! I'm going to shoot you!" And he tries to fire his yieldy flintlock, but it misfires in the rain. It is Granny's turn, as some of the other banditos are still running out of their tents, not sure what's going on.
It's time.
Duel.
So Granny's gonna spend a sorcery point so that she can quicken the spell. Granny will mirror image. Did that go to the chat? Boopy boop. Yes, it did. And then I think
3 grannies.
she'll cast Infestation.
Oh God.
Oh god!
This one.
All right, it looks like an English breakfast, all egg, all over him.
Ugh.
As the infestation swarms around him, and so he makes a Constitution throw, and then what happens if he fails?
He'll move 5 feet in a random direction. Roll a d4 for north, west, south, whatever.
He fails that shit, and he's heading east. And then does he take any damage?
That will give me an op attack against him, which I would like to take.
All right, and also roll the spell's damage.
You
already did it. Dealt 2. Okay, bam, done.
Some reason quarterstaff isn't on my thing. Hold on.
Bonka S.
I would like to bonk him when he tries to move away.
Yeah, it's a crit. Holy shit! Roll me that bonking stick. You're about to break this shit off on him. Yeah, you bonk him hard for 6. He's fucking stunned by that. He's like, I'm seeing stars.
Granny Manny Macha's gonna fucking teach you all a lesson.
All right.
She's gonna move on back now that no one's threatening her in her space.
This is difficult terrain to cross over this mound.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's like raised rocky ground.
How much movement is that? She's got 30, so let's see.
No, you can do it.
All right, yeah. That's a good start.
That's your turn?
And that's it. Yep.
All right, Bugbear Betty is going to run past Alalana towards Granny. Alalana, what are you gonna do?
I have to like slap him in the back, right?
You want to op? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop me that op. Pop that op. That is a hit.
Cool.
It's a hit. You deal 10 piercing. Are you a rogue?
Yeah. Do I get sneak?
Roll me a sneak real quick to retroactively see how unexpected this was around the fire.
There you
go. Did you roll me the sneak, or like your stealth? Roll me stealth.
Oh, stealth. Sorry, I thought you meant sneak attack.
I wonder why the number is blue sometimes.
There you go.
I think it's for when there's both Max and Min, because that was a 1 and a 6. Yeah, she doesn't see you. She takes an extra 7, and she's like, "Ow!" And then she turns around and is like, "I'm gonna hit you instead." And then she swings a Morning Star at you. And
5 fucking hits, yeah.
that is going to deal an extra 2d6 from her surprise attack.
Wow.
No, wait, she didn't surprise you. You don't. You just take 17 piercing. Holy shit. It is the Mistress of Ice's turn. And she says, "Fools! I shall unleash the power of an entropy diamond upon you in a non-copyright fashion." And a certain iciness overcomes the battlefield. And it extinguishes this fire. And everybody in this area, make me a con save.
Rude, madam. Very rude.
Yeah, this is, I think, probably invasion of my privacy.
Yeah, and Rebby, you're at disadvantage because you're wet.
What does it fucking matter if I'm disadvantaged or not? I did shit.
Why do all of our sescapades end in violence? Ah!
All right, so Rebby, you take 22 damage from that because you are vulnerable to cold due to being.
Okay,
drenched.
well I'm at negative.
Roll me your first death save.
Don't you roll death saves after the first turn? Not on the first turn. Wasn't this?
Welcome to Diesel Shot. Yeah, we just decided to keep it as a house rule.
Anybody? Dangerous to go alone? Anybody? Or is Levy
I think that's a
dead?
failure, right?
That's a
It's a real
one
failure.
failure.
I'm a static healer. Like this is my entire thing.
Yeah, the party fucking
Oh, so
killer
we either gotta do things
outside.
like normal, so I don't even be here to enjoy it.
Yeah, so everybody else, if you got below like a 10, you failed. So only Granny passes. So just take 5 Granny. Everybody else, that's 11 damage.
Is there any chance I could have advantage for being cute?
Nope.
Fuck you.
But you do see that the diamond burns with barely controlled icy powers, and if only something could strike it, perhaps something would change. But she's going to spend her turn moving 20 feet towards Rebby and say, "Ah, yes, the power of a priestess or a priest. I'm not really sure." And she leans down and she gives you an icy kiss, Max. Roll me a charisma save.
Okay.
Ooh, shit. Also,
what a dichotomy.
boots, those ice skates
Wow.
would really help out right now.
True. All right, Rebby, you are revived at 1 HP with 20 temp HP. You are charmed by her, and while you are considered charmed by her, she can, as a reaction, redirect damage to herself to you. All right, it is.
Well, that's just. I mean, okay. I'm not saying I'm into that.
It's Alalana's turn. Alalana, what do you want to do?
So, probably pack Bugbear Betty back.
Yeah, I mean, she's bloodied. You fucked her up with that hit. You've got a terrible gouge in your rapier.
Yes.
What? I have a dagger.
You offhand swing and slash her. Give me the damage. 6 piercing. And her blood splashes over the icy area. Leroya, it is presently your turn.
So I'm going to do one of my famous talk the villain down monologues. I'm going to come over here and I'm gonna worm my way towards her, and I'm gonna be like, "But look, you've misjudged us. Perhaps one of us has worked a day in their life, but who amongst us can say that they haven't? We live in a cruel, hard, patriarchal, capitalist society." And
well, I would agree. We do live in a society.
We live in a society, but we can change. We can be better. We can live outside of a society and maraud that society. Come now, we must not fight amongst ourselves. We have true enemies out there. The patriarchal male in town yonder.
Yes, she reaches
I'm not
out.
going to lie. I actually do quite enjoy living on the fringe of society and fucking with the townspeople. I like the setup you guys got here. Right. It is a bit of a shame.
She thinks about it. She thinks about it, and she says, if you would take my cold embrace, then seal this offer with a kiss."
I will do you one better. I grab the diamond, and it's burning hands time, baby.
Amazing. You have her distracted with that persuasion.
Oh, hardcore.
Okay, it explodes, and you guys feel magical radiation overcoming you, Rebby and Leroya. And in this field of frost, this dude right here, this like bandito, he gets fucking like frozen in like the frozone. And she says, "Oh no, it looks like I'm going to have to put you on ice after all."
Do I have to roll anything to deal with this radiation?
No, but you do feel your body undergoing strange changes, and Leroya, you feel something like sprouting near your tailbone, and
Oh no!
and
Wild
yeah.
magic.
Roll me
Crazy.
roll me 2d10, Leroya.
Oh no! I wonder what these random rolls will do, and I wonder why or how
Damage.
these going to
The
justify
Mistress
it
of
with
Ice uses a reaction to deal 11 damage to Rebby instead of herself, as you feel freezer burns pringle all over your skin, Rebby.
Ooh, ouch.
Wow. Do I get any fun stuff, or does I just
bandit.
get damage?
You feel your body growing ever more sensitive, and
Ooh,
you feel various parts of your body changing. But for the moment, that's Leroya. Leroy, that's your turn. You moved, you've acted. So all right, Rebby. This bandito let go of you due to the radiation and your coldness, so you're not being grappled. You are charmed by the Mistress of Ice. You can't act against her, but you can help your friends or attack someone else.
Alright. Attacking someone else. That is a thing I can do. Alternatively, I can do some healing, which is probably going to be much more effective in this situation. Give me 1 second to look over the healing spell, because,
You should either get out of the way, heal yourself, or heal Leroya, because...
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a cure wounds on myself.
Smart move.
All right, so put that into your red health bar.
Oh.
When you cast, so it's a touch spell, and you should cast it on yourself. Where do you touch yourself when you do that? Don't say it. Actually, we don't want to get. I don't want to get. Okay. I didn't want to get demonetized. All right. Poorly set up joke there. All right. Fucking put that shit in your red health bar. All right, that's your turn, right? You moving or anything or nah?
I'm probably staying where I am.
All right. While you do that, by the way, roll me your performance.
Touch my lips till the feel so warm.
All right, performance.
All right, you have an advantage due to the general situation you're in, and this guy is now considered charmed by you. All right, that's your turn.
Hell yeah.
All right, this bandito runs down and says, "Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for the flanking booty," and makes an attack with advantage against Alalana. Alalana, that's a 19. You got anything for that, champ?
No.
You take 2 slashing damage.
No.
This bandito down here, Greg, is this guy with infestation getting fucked up every turn?
No, it's a one-time thing.
Okay. Then he's like crawling away because he's bonked his head, and some of the other bandits are beginning to move over, and they're like, "Rootin' tootin' shootin' cowboy time!" And one of them fires a ye olde flintlock at Granny. And does it misfire in the rain? No, it does not. So does a 17 AC? Yeah, it hits you.
It hits one of us.
Oh, right. Now he has to roll to see if he hit your dupe. That's a D20 to see if he hit the duplicate, right?
Yep.
That's a failure, right?
Let me see what. No, not necessarily. It means it hits one of the duplicates, but I can't tell which one. Let me see. 3 duplicates must roll. Oh, I gotta roll the D20.
Yeah. Okay, roll.
Jesus.
Does that hit you or your dupe?
That looks like it hits me.
That's 5 piercing as the bullet actually hits you then. This bandito runs up and tries to grab your upper forearm, Alalana. The place where any strong female protagonist will magically become disabled if she's grabbed. Roll me a dex or roll me an athletics or an athletics to contest this.
An athletics or an athletics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay.
You are considered grappled.
Fuck.
by this dude.
It's over.
All right, it's so that it is Granny's turn. Granny, there's some rootin' shooting cowboys out here popping shots. There's your friend getting grabbed. What are you gonna do about all this, Greg?
Hey.
Sorcery points.
Do this again. And then I'll cast Shatter twice.
Oh shit. Mark
Oh, shit.
mark your shatter locations.
Let's see what the size is on this 10-foot radius sphere. All right, 10-foot sphere.
So the size of this, yeah.
So that's the first one. Yep, right there.
Bong. Mm-hmm.
Hate to put y'all in the middle of this. Mm, But if I actually overlap them over this one, no, that would just really fuck you off for no reason. I don't even think it would kill that many.
All right, so you're dropping your shatters, and they make con saves.
Yeah.
All right, Leroy and Robbie, roll me your con saves.
Rebby,
Oh, no.
Robbie is not a person I am.
And it says you're only popping description, not the damage.
Oh, I'll pop the damage. Give me 1 second.
4. And what am I doing? Con save?
Yeah, it's con save. Wait, a creature made of... Okay, made of, not wearing. Okay. All right. So all of these bandits are like fucking gored horribly as like the flesh is sundered from the bone, and they just gib all over the place in incredibly brutal fashion. The blood is like pooling over there, and the morale of the bandits is shattered in the process.
Good thing I don't wear any metal because I'm a half elf.
It's
and
not.
Also,
It's not wearing. I checked and it's not wearing, so it doesn't matter. So boing, Alalana, you're no longer grappled. But there is a hand that like falls off of you.
I can't
And
stand it when men grab women like that. It's very annoying. You're under the arm, pinching my lower arm fat, motherfucker.
all right, so Rebby, you take 8 thunder damage. It goes to your temp HP first, so subtract from the green bar. And Leroya, you take the full 16. As the Mistress of Ice makes her save and fails and takes a full 16 as well. All right, so that's Granny's turn. Right? Do you move at all, or is that it?
Yeah, I will move back some more actually. Let's see here. I want to be a certain amount of distance away from this hole and this hole. So yeah, I'll move back 20 feet.
Oh, okay. So you can do that'll be like taking you off the side of the hill. I can display that more for you. So you go down a bit. You know, you've got some cover from incoming fire. That's your turn.
Yes.
It's Bugbear Betty Bambalam's turn, and she swings her Morning Star, failing to hit Alalana. It's the Mistress of Ice's turn, and she says, "You fools! Taste my daggers of ice!" And Rebby and Leroya make dex saves.
Wow, that's so totally rude after I just resonated with you and also your gem exploding it. Sorry.
Also, I'm under your charm.
Yeah,
This feels like
Rebby,
abuse.
Rebby, you get to make a wisdom save to snap out of it when this hits you.
Well, I look like I dodge it, but I do snap out of it.
You snap out of it. She can no longer redirect damage she takes to you, as well as the fact that you're no longer charmed. So that is 15 damage overall, and because 4 of it is cold, that means that you're actually taking 19 damage, Max.
Oh, well, I'm down again.
Alright, and Pat, you take 15 damage, but you're up. Alright,
Oh.
roll me another death save.
All right. I assume my failure from last time resets.
Yeah, it does reset.
Oh, I do a bad job anyway.
Tub thumping moment. Oh, good, you barely missed the nat 1.
Good God.
Alright, that's...
Somebody fucking give Rebby's
Alalana, it's your turn. Rebby's getting fucked up. What are you gonna
Rebby's
do?
getting
not
fucked
in
on.
the fun way.
Our poor
I'm
fucking Rebby. All Rebby wanted to do was bottom. And look, Rebby's
Alright.
bottoming on the ground
Alright.
for life.
Alalana, turn.
Yes. This is one. Okay, cool. Yes. I'll use my bonus action to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and run up to the ice bitch
Mm-hmm.
and stab her.
Alright, you would have advantage, but Rebby's down. Give me your attack.
Okay. And
Ooh, what a
Oh,
shame. What a shame. Yes, that's your turn?
yes.
Yeah, you are like clambering up onto a rock here. So,
No.
yeah, alright. That's your turn? Alright.
Yes.
The radiation like kind of fades as you feel the magic overcoming you. Oh, and yeah, Leroya, you gain +2 to your dexterity. Rebby, you gain +2 to your charisma, and Alalana, you gain +1 to your dexterity.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
Magic
I get a
radiation.
+2.
And yeah,
Crazy. This radiation is insane. I
Alright.
want to stay here for a long
Leroya,
time.
what do you want to do?
I got what?
+2 to your charisma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is basically so I did Burning Hands last time, right? So I guess I'm just gonna firebolt her ass.
Alright, at point blank.
Wait, I mean actually I could do something better, frankly. I could just like magic missile her.
Magic missile. Do you want a magic missile?
Yeah.
Alright, roll for however many magic missiles you do.
How many can I shoot at level 3?
It's 1 for 5. Probably 3, I'm
Probably
guessing.
2 at most.
Yeah, whatever. 3d6. Alright, that's not great. I deal 9 damage, below average.
Bam.
And then I kind of look at her and I say, "It could have been different."
Rebby,
If
roll
only
me
you weren't
roll
such
me
a
a death
jerk.
save.
Alright, another fucking death save. Great. Oh, what a tragedy.
It's a bandito's turn. And
I'm
this-
glad at my first
the
call,
bandito
somebody
charmed
shot
by
that.
you. The bandito charmed by you
This.
drags you away and says, "Oh no, please, Rebby, I'm gonna revive you doing mouth to mouth."
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I'm a fan.
And
Alright, then.
this kind of winds up like kissing you as you're bleeding out. Mouth to mouth isn't helping.
That's how it goes sometimes. We've all been there.
This bandito says, "The trick's so nice, we'll use it twice," and tries to grapple Alalana with advantage from flanking, failing to touch her. It is this other bandit is like, "Oh god, we should run away. We've taken massive casualties and our leader is failing us. But I don't know. I came here because I was ostracized from society for being horny on Maine. Yes, how can we go back to society when we've all been ostracized for being horny on Maine? We need some sort of great release. Meanwhile,
No!
Meanwhile,
My
it's Granny's turn.
people, but here I am bleeding on the floor.
She's gonna do some shit. All right, so here we go. I'm going to sacrifice a first level spell slot so I can get 2 sorcery points back. Boop, boop. Then I'm going to spend those 2 sorcery points immediately to quicken spell.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're really like spurring it up here. It's like you've summoned your sorcerer's pot. You're really churning it. And what are you gonna pop?
And I'm gonna pop Toll the Dead.
Damn.
Damn on the Mistress of Ice, or the Bugbear Betty.
First the Mistress of Ice.
Oh wait, you get multiple targets by upcasting it, don't you? Or no?
No, I'm just casting it twice with
Oh,
quicken spell.
right. All right, so she has to save. So
Right,
it's
yeah.
a wisdom save. She probably got a +2 on that. She fucking fails. Roll me the damage.
Fucking kidding me?
It tickles her. And you can do the second one at her or Betty.
Same one at her.
All right.
Same one. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know why. I don't actually have true
Does
strike.
a 14 make your spell save DC?
Fuck, it does.
So
Damn.
the second one doesn't hit her? She says, I am a mistress of ice. You cannot chill me in my own dead domain.
She's a jerk, that's what.
All right, so you
Started
made a new
attacking us
bonus. Do you
before I
want to
had a
move?
chance to fuck her.
There's no way I can make that hit. No. Stay where I am. God damn it. Sometimes the dice just be hating you, no matter fucking what you do. These dice be hating.
Quite so. This Bugbear Betty comes into a flanking position on Leroya and swings her Morningstar at her with advantage, striking a crit.
You're a jerk, too.
As she
Oh my
roll
fucking God.
roll me a death save there, Leroya.
Yeah, I
Oh
thought
my
I was...
fucking god.
Good God. That's,
You just fucking like you're about to have like a deep moment with Mistress of Ice. She looks in your eyes. She's like, "Maybe we can be," and then a Morningstar just fucking bonks you off screen, just like
What is it? Is it a... What
a
is
D20.
the
Just roll a
roll?
fucking D20.
Okay.
That's 1 success. Bam.
Womp.
Oh, right, I've got
Mistress of
some
Ice says, "I think you'll find that my ice has merely been playing nice." And then she snaps her fingers, and a
crap.
pillar of ice descends towards
So
Granny.
happy I'm dead.
Granny, make me a wisdom save. You take 6
Okay.
cold damage. And then she's going to try and break op range on Alalana. Alalana, do you want to op that?
Yes.
Wait, did I gotta roll for one of my duplicates?
You
to
do.
get the
You
hit?
do. I'm not familiar with mirror image, and I trust you to make the decision.
Let me go ahead and see. I'm not sure how it works when something is a save. It's only when I'm is this a targeted with a
You were
Ranged.
you were targeted. Go for it.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits one of the duplicates.
All right, so you're down to 2 dupes.
Yep.
Mr. Device's turn over. Alalana, it's your turn.
Bonus action disengage and chase her down and try to fucking hit her. Whoa! I only meant to click it once.
Oh, God.
What is it?
Damn. Look at
What's
those
your
rolls, though. Fuck
Only
me.
acknowledge one. Ignore the other.
All right. You hit, and you don't get sneak attack because Revy is down.
Yeah, I know.
But she's literally down to 3 damage. Do you want to try and give that offhand dagger?
I used my
Do
bonus
it.
action to...
Oh, you did. Shit. Yeah. Never mind. All right, Alalana, that's your
Yeah.
turn. Leroy, roll me another death save.
You're an asshole, and I hate you. Why did I ever agree to this?
All right.
I thought you
If
said I
I
was
fail
gonna
this
turn
death
this into
save,
funny girl.
that's it. I passed the death save. Oh my god.
All right. So that's a failure for Pat and a pass for Max. and it is the Banditos' turns, and the Banditos are like, gosh, running into this pointless violence seems like a very employed thing to do. I think I'm gonna withdraw here. And then he falls hilariously over the ice statuette that used to be his companion. He's like, oof. And the ice statuette just shatters into alarmingly glass-looking bits. And he's like, no, this is just like being employed. And it's that's the Bandito's turn. I mean, this one actually tries again to save Rebby. And succeeds as he gives you the kiss of life. And you are up at 1 gaming, Rebby.
Hell yeah. Freaking Bandito, my boy. He's gonna get something right.
He says, I am the Simdito, and I feel that together
I am the Simdito.
we can bring together our people by, if you could just, invite them all into the big tent,
Don't worry, I got you.
Excellent. I had a feeling you were that kind of priest, hence why I saved your life. All right, it's Granny's turn. Granny, you see that the bandits in general are falling apart, and it's just Alalana and Bugbear Betty left standing against you. What course of action would you take here?
Okay.
Hello?
I will again sacrifice a first level spell slot for 2 sorcery points, and then sacrifice those 2 sorcery points for quicken spell. I will Chaos Bolt.
Oh shit! Roll me. That's a fucking hit on whoever you're. Is it Mistress?
Yeah.
All right, roll me that damage. You're like arcing it around the side of this hillock. I'm assuming.
Yeah. And it's gonna be 12 damage. Well, hold on. It's kind of weird because it's like. Okay, the 1d6. The 1d6 is a 2, which makes the damage.
Darling, I don't know that it matters.
Makes it a change.
Cold.
I think our friend...
fuck, it does matter because it's cold
She is resistant,
Oh.
however, you still do double the damage necessary to take her down at this point, and she skids across the ground, and she's like, no, it can't end like this. And she crushes a weird hourglass, and a strange hole in reality opens up where she was. And Betty's like, no, my leader, I feel as if though my cause against society is nothing without you. And there's this weird, like, chromatic rainbow glow.
Rainbow?
With that, Bugbear Betty also reforms.
Damage to Bugbear Betty, the second one.
Oh, okay. Well, she's fucking dead. Burned in the cold. The Banditos form up, and there's, like, dozens of them. The fighting, however, is over, and Simtito says, we need to sell them on this. They've all been cast out from society due to being horny on Maine.
All right. I will convert them to my faith.
Cool.
In a ceremony.
Do you do anything about Leroya before then?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna roll up on Leroya, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a. I'm gonna do a bit of a spell.
By the way, when you do it, she's got cute little bunny ears.
Oh no!
Adorable. I was gonna just do I was gonna do a lesser spell, but now she has cute bunny ears. I'm just gonna do a cure wounds on her.
Oh no!
Nice.
So you get 10 HP back.
Yep, a 10.
Yay! What is this about a spell to make everybody feel better? And
okay, I'm gonna give a
activities.
Speech, a speech, and I'm gonna be like, listen, there is a great faith that exists in this world. It is my faith, and with it, the god embraces being horny on Maine. In fact, they encourage it. Come, join me, and we'll all be horny on Maine together, and yet not cast out from society, able to participate in it, often at the bottom of a pile of many other people participating.
Maybe persuasion with advantage. All right,
Hell
yeah. All right, roll me a performance. As you guys hear, like,
oh,
heaven and hell. You guys see that there's like a cartoon cloud of dust coming up near the fire, and the sounds of what can only be described
Can I
as
assist?
pleasure. Yes, you may.
I don't need assistance, but all right.
Yeah,
can
you give
join me.
advantage to that. Meanwhile, Granny and Alalana, while that's happening, Sympatito is like, well, I suppose my work here is done. Oh my, what's
You mean
this
your
strange?
work here is done.
Ah, well, my work here is done, and I must disappear into the tree line.
Aren't you gonna go sleep with your priest like everyone else?
He's like, you don't understand. To me, she is a goddess, and I
You
cannot sully
started
her with
this.
my hands. I
You
am
started
Sympatito, and I must disappear into the woods yet again to help show a queen her value. He tips his cap and heads off into the trees. He's like, but wait, what's that? And you
Oh,
note
wait,
that there is a
what?
weird chromatic portal in the hole where she was. And you look through it. It looks like you see a sign. Roll me a perception to like see what it is through the weird color gradient.
Okay. Let's see what it says.
Hey, is that the something Moon Casino? Oh, the Blue Moon Casino. That's strange. It seems like the portal opens up there.
That's convenient.
How stable is
Unfortunately, I'm
it?
getting tied up.
Can we rest before we blue skidoo? We can too over there.
Roll me an Arcana
I
to
should
see if
know
you know how to
the,
stabilize the portal.
For absolutely no reason, I will mention that I do in fact have hempen rope.
Amazing. Granny doesn't seem to know how to stabilize this portal, but Alalana, you can roll Arcana to know how to stabilize the portal.
Let's see if I know how to do that. I
Uh,
don't think
does
I
Granny
do.
assist you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be
All
staying
right,
on the
Alalana, you think that this portal needs about 2 Xans to be stabilized, and if you just feed it 2 Xanax, it'll stay stable for a few more hours.
Oh,
my.
Oh,
But where are you gonna get a Xan out here? They were all on the good ship Sulphur. The 810 was out.
yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I would note, presently speaking, your Rebbe and your bunny companion are a little tied up at the moment, but all of the tents are untended right now.
We should
We should
we
check
should search this shit.
things.
Yeah, give me an investigate to see if you can come upon any stashes.
Can I get an advantage because I can see in the dark?
Yeah, goblins are good at this.
That's my investigation. It's a 5.
Granny finds half a Xan and a handle of black cherry schnapps.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Amongst the 10, as well as X10 silver and X1 dirty Hanes. Alalana, do you look around? I mean, you are a bit of a
I did.
rogue. Oh, what did you? Oh, you got an 18. Yeah, you find 1 and a half Xans, as well as a bottle of delicious crunch, and to drink from this bottle can mean only good things for your stats.
I drink from
But
the bottle.
can you handle the complications? All right,
I already drank from it.
Alalana, you drink from it, and you feel as if though every time you roll a nat 20 on a dex-based test, roll an additional d4. If you roll a 4, +1 dex permanently.
Oh,
Holy shit.
All right, yeah. There's some in the background, but yeah, you guys between the two of you have found 2 Xans. Do you stabilize the portal?
Yeah.
The portal looks.
Stabilize that bit.
Yeah, the portal manifests googly eyes and looks at you and it's like, oh wow, thanks. I've got an exam coming up.
Yeah, you're pretty barred out heavy.
Yeah.
Whatever reality you're supposed to be inhabiting right now, you're in a fantasy one, and you're serving as a portal, so you probably should have not done Xans and should have kept on studying, but you know what? I'm an old lady sorcerer goblin, so who am I to judge?
Thanks. Well, I think this is really going to help take the edge off. And, yeah, the portal's real barred out. You suspect you've got about a long rest till it, comes out of this. Meanwhile, however, Leroy and Rebby, you can only take a short rest because you don't have that much time to rest because you're busy.
Yeah.
That's a
fair.
bummer.
Sure. I will.
I used all my spells.
Yeah, so Alalana and Granny, full out everything, long rest.
Nice.
And Leroy and Rebby, you're free to roll your hit dice.
Okay.
If they all were warlocks, this would be no problem. And I guess that's why I like warlocks and succubi mix.
True.
All right, I get 14 back. It looks like.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then Leroy rolls hers, and
Yes, I got 13 back.
all right,
I feel like I would have gotten 15, but I lent like Rebby one.
all right, it's the morning, it's the morning after, and you guys are feeling pretty tuckered out, and the portal is just about to fade when you see the Cove Commander coming up, and he says, "Here they are, the lawless marauders, and they're all tuckered out from doing lewd activities. Yes,
Yep.
men,
Got 'em.
it is time to overtake them. Now, tank and spank them."
I run up. I'm like, no, they are faithful converts of my faith.
Oh, but we are faithful converts of the Covenant, and that's not our faith.
I
Well,
said
you know,
we should just. Hold on. Let's just jump in the portal and let this happen. Let's just let this unfold the way it unfolds. How about that? Like, if they die, hey, they got some good fucking in last night. If they don't,
They did just
fair fight.
converge.
These guys aren't coming in with all these new muskets and crossbows. It's a fair fight. They're not going in with super bugbear and crazy. So let them sort this out between themselves as mortal conflicts tend to do. And let's be on our way.
Rebby believes in life and love. Rebby cannot stand for that.
Yeah, but Granny is the party leader. But Rebby,
Granny, you make a fair point, and I don't care about what just happened. This was just sex.
and what about you,
Let's go.
Alalana?
Yes.
All right, so Rebby alone.
Good do. We can too.
Rebby, you see the fucking party hopping in the portal. Rebby, what do? The commander says, "There's a difference between a little hanky panky on the side and permitting your whole religion to run free." And you guys are in the
Okay, I'm
Zan
gonna try to
zone.
run a real quick persuasion and then jump in the portal right after them.
All right, it's gonna be at disadvantage because you're like really tired. But you know what? You do all right. And what's your argument to him?
My argument is like, hey, look, they're all chill now. They're not trying to maraud anymore. You can just like give them, they're just talk to them, chill, chat, get to know each other. Maybe you'll all turn out to be good friends.
He's like, well, I do suppose many of them used to be cabbage farmers around here. Maybe now that they've gotten their dicks wet, they'll be willing to return to work. And
Exactly. If there's one thing I know about cabbage farmers is that a cabbage farmer after a good fuck, and we'll go back to cabbage farming.
So you see in the darkness, you see Simpedito in the trees. He closes his cape and says, "My work here is done," and disappears into the day. You hop into the rainbow portal.
Character ever.
All right, you go through the rainbow portal.
You gotta
He saved my life. What the fuck are you talking about?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, you guys see a background so fancy it was probably made like 2 years ago, spawning in the Blue Moon Casino.
Oh, fuck my god!
Oh no.
Damn, Chica, look at that ass set you got right there. Damn!
I don't even think you showed me. I think you like refused to show me these. That's how old these are.
They're using wait,
Yeah, this
No,
is.
definitely we saw these
this is
in
the
the fight.
old.
Yeah, but Great
We
Wizard's
use
Fight.
Fight.
We used them
For what?
really long time ago. Yeah, like the first
Like-
shit we did, the
Yeah.
first fucking stream we
So, like
did.
the three of us.
I don't think I was around for that yet.
Yeah, no, this was back
It was
when
just the
we was
three of
still
us.
like just a member of my lead group.
I was on the fringe, but yeah,
Oh,
we've grown.
I'm
The
so-
Diesel Shot family has grown so much since.
I know, right? God,
These are the really bad first things I ever
crazy. I'm
did.
infertile, and
in, like,
yet
and
as a
that's
group, keep growing.
So what are these? I'm interested in the growth here.
Those are golden floor panel, or like they're supposed to be like
Okay.
stone floors that are gold
Okay.
colored.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are here, and you see, there are various, casino games and such around.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
god. Lynn's nerding out over the art. See, those are tight. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna need this as we move into more vampire stuff in Hunter the Vision.
Babe, I have been telling
Definitely
you
gonna
about
need
this
these.
asset. I will give them to you. They are
Thank
yours.
you.
They are yours.
Oh, and there's what do you know? An apocalyptic Americana.
Oh wow.
They
Check
do
out
be
that
in that
ruby
fucking
art.
tile set though. Look at that.
And fires over the Blue Moon Casino, and you see that the rooms, the gaming area has been cleared out a little as the rainbow swirls down, disappears behind you, and you see across from you a dragon with a certain diamond, who says, "Ah, yes, it is just as the plot has predicted. You have destroyed the ice diamond and unsettled the balance between ice and light. Come now and engage in a table game with me." And there's a big fucking casino table.
Okay.
I mean, I assume that the granny is our best table gamer. She's the one who proposed this battle.
Yeah, I'm going to provide a performance-based assistance.
All right.
Okay.
Then the dragon says, "Well, I will. You seem like quite the gamer, so I'll game you for it. Yes."
How about a game of my choice?
Very well then. What are the rules?
Okay. Russian roulette.
And the dragon says, "Ah, a dragon specialty. I see you have studied my culture." Pulls out a gold-plated revolver, slots one round into the chamber, and points it at her own head and says, "Shall we begin?"
Go, Granny!
Well, I was gonna try some.
You can do it! Kick! Eat some cake! Yay!
All
I was
right.
gonna try an under the table distraction tactic, but I don't think it'll matter for this game.
We can still cheat. I know I planned to do a little bit, but let's yes,
All right.
let's do this.
All right. The rules here are you gotta roll above how many bullets there are in the gun. Click! A very narrow click, and then hands it to you. There are, like, bullets on the table.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Could I sleight of hand to give myself advantage on this roll?
Yeah, so do you wanna like have the gun totally unloaded, or do you just wanna pretend to load the second bullet?
I want to surreptitiously turn the barrel so that, like, if anyone is trying to count the bullet, like where the bullet should be in the chamber, they're going to be a little bit off. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you want advantage on whether are you counting which one it is and intentionally getting the one that isn't going to shoot you?
Yeah, like if it is going to shoot me, I want to like move it. You know what I mean?
All right, so you'll get a dex save.
Fuck, I fuck it up.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Hey, we just got raided.
That is one more than you need. A dragon and a grandma goblin are having a game of Russian roulette in a casino. Thank you, real life unicorn, for joining us for this. Granny, it doesn't go, and you pass the gun back to the dragon, right? Or nah?
Yeah, I pass the gun back to the dragon.
The dragon says, I see you have studied our culture well, and you are fearless, but only one may remain victorious. Slides a bullet into the chamber, and then... click! Nothing. Passes it back. There's 3 bullets in there right now.
Fuck!
And Granny, you didn't make your sleight of hand this time, right? Make me that sleight of hand really quick.
Yeah, let me see if I can cheat.
And,
Yeah,
yeah, Pat, give me a performance for your
sleight of
distraction.
hand here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I get to perform again. Oh, okay. Please
Fuck
be better than
me.
first time.
What about
You
deception?
get advantage. You get advantage because Pat did a good job
Okay.
helping you.
All right.
Okay,
There we go.
okay. Roll me a dex save.
So how about instead this time I point the gun at the dragon?
If you do a good
Oh
job on the, if you do a
my
really
God.
good job on the dex save, you can shoot the.
Yes.
Does anybody have guidance or anything?
I have a spell. Give me a moment.
And
Uh,
Alana, what are you doing? Are you just like sitting in the corner as this happens?
Watching. I don't know what the fuck to do. Here.
Are you like folded up like legs like a stork up against the wall?
I have this spell. I don't know if this will help.
It's like. What the fuck?
Yeah, give me a D4 extra D4, Granny, is your hashtag blessed. You all feel hashtag blessed.
Yes.
A 19 is enough. Yeah, roll me 3d8 to shoot the dragon with it. You damage the dragon, but not enough. The dragon says, "Fools, you have dishonored the traditional dragon game of Russian roulette. Die!" And then
Can I just keep pulling the trigger?
yeah, you can make me make me another attack, but everybody in this code, it make me a dex save from Dragon's Breath.
I feel like there's something about Rebby that makes everyone want to beat up on.
Oh no.
I do a very bad job.
Hold on, that was supposed to be 3d6.
No, I think that's fine.
So that's 12 fire. 12 fire. Elena, Alalana, you pass and you only take 6 fire.
Rebby's almost dead again. What a great time.
A lot of the stuff on the table is slagged, but Granny, roll me.
I made a healer. I thought I would help the party. Turns out most of my healing is just for me.
Granny, roll me your attack. Roll me like a ranged attack you're proficient in. Like any old. You roll
Okay.
dex and add proficiency, honestly.
Okay.
Are you proficient in those saves or not?
I just clicked it to add the proficiency, so it's normally +2, but I clicked it to add the extra +2, so that's yeah.
All right,
That's
you hit. Wait, so is that a 13 or a 15?
it's a 13.
Okay, you miss. Alright, so what would you guys do is the dragon is like rising up into the dome above, and it looks like the dragon is about to like bring the house down. What show-stopping antics and maneuvers do you engage here? Granny presumably keeps shooting the fucking mostly loaded revolver. Rebby, Alalana, and Leeroy, what do you do in the face of this draconic advance?
Draw my rapier. There's no.
I will say,
I'm
Alalana,
going
you do
to-
see a conveniently placed chandelier tied by a rope in the corner that you were brooding in, which you noticed because you were brooding there.
Oh my god.
I want to throw my dagger at it.
All right, give me a fucking dagger toss.
Gotta do some. This is just.
All right, now here's a question, Rebby. You feel as if though what you really need is to do your patented flamenco dagger toss. But do you have someone who could dance the flamenco with you while you toss your dagger to give you advantage? Rebby, do you know the flamenco?
Oh, Rebby knows the
Or
fuck out of
maybe
the
you could
flamenco.
give me advantage? I know the flamenco really well.
Oh, okay, Rebby. All right. Okay, so
Oh
what happens?
wait, holy shit! Oh my
Leroy
god!
and Rebby like grab hands with Alalana, and you begin to twist. And Alalana, make me 5 dagger attacks, and also you have advantage. And also you bring the chandelier down onto the head of the dragon. And Granny, I'm assuming that you fire the other 5 bullets as well.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, this gun was intended to kill one or either of us, so would it be safe to say this gun's better than my spells, or would I be better off using, like, what damage is this gun doing?
The gun is doing, what should I have you? 3d8.
3d8? I can fire it once per turn, basically?
we're honestly right now we're not doing turns, so just like you can, I'm gonna let you pop every shot right now.
Yeah, I'll just empty the magazine into this thing.
You got
and if
4
I can,
shots left, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's counting?
So that's 12d6.
All right, roll me. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna roll your
12d8
dagger
or
advantages real quick. 12d8 or 12d6, huh?
12.
Oh, whatever it was.
Oof.
Okay, that and the daggers managed to finish the dragon, but not before the dragon makes a mighty roar that cracks the ceiling, is about to bring the whole house down as the chandelier falls on its head, impaling its skull. And the entropy diamond rolls down into this groove, this downward
Oh
nipple,
no!
as the ceiling is falling, and rubble is clattering everywhere.
I meant to hit the other button. I'm going for it.
This time I'll pull out the umbrella.
Oh my god! All right, so everybody, make me a dex save with advantage if you have an umbrella.
Oh my god.
I wish I had that umbrella. I don't know.
Damn!
Now,
I wish
Pat,
I had
roll
that.
me, Pat, roll me a separate acrobatics or athletics to seize. The
I got a
diamond.
20.
Well, I guess I die again. Isn't that fun?
All right, Rebby, you are buried under the rebel, stuck in a hilarious yet compromising situation, and
All right, he's buried in the rubble, ass sticking out. Understood.
yeah, and hilariously, you actually see somebody who's like coming through as everything's collapsing, and he looks at you and he says, "Stepbrother."
Oh no.
Oh, holy shit.
What are you doing, step bro?
Yeah, your stepbrother comes in like, "Stepbrother Rebby, what are you doing?" And Granny, your health is fine, but it strikes the stem of your umbrella, and your umbrella splits and rips into like 8 different bits and is ruined.
Oh, my beautiful
Alana,
parasol.
you toss and dive between it. Pat, you managed to see. Did you make your separate Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I got a
You
20.
grab it, Alana, but you grab it, but you're almost pinned under the rocks. But Alana, you're nearby. You can rip your friend out. Roll me an acrobatics or athletics to save her.
Hey, that's what my character's doing, Pat. Don't steal my thunder.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Granny, do you want to help Alana save Leroy?
Yeah, I'll use the staff.
All right.
Stick it out, dig him out.
Amazing. And with that, Rebby alone is buried in the rubble, and her stepbrother is trying to help her out, but it should seem that his thrusting technique isn't really getting her out. You think it's going to wind up fine, though. Most of the ceiling's already fallen. And you look onto the horizon, and you see, it looks like the credits are coming. What do you guys say near the corpse of a dragon as its soul erupts into epic flame and burns away?
I believe I speak for us all when I say, stepbrother, what are you doing?
I take a look at the dead dragon and kind of the building crumbling, and Rebby asks out face down in the rubble, and I turn to the camera and I go, "Now that's what I call monkeying around."
Oh, fucking amazing! Amazing.
More like bunnying around.
Well, at least we have a
That was
happy
more
ending.
Fun. I'm very
then-
strange in this
yeah.
body.
That's when we laugh and then freeze frame laugh at we all laugh together.
Yeah, it feels like as the rerun stops and scanline warps on your TVs, you feel like you've seen this footage. Oh, fuck me. Roll20's forced me to refresh every time I wanted to play a different song tonight. Literally every time. And yeah, hi. Welcome to our Special April Fool's special we didn't expect to be doing. We were actually made the fools of Streamlabs OBS tonight. Most unfortunate. Is there anything, I mean, obviously this was completely impromptu, but I encourage everyone to give me notes and feedback, as well as viewers, and we can drop in the Discord to say that, friends. But let's just go around as I see it clockwise real quick. Max, just any notes you have on you, enjoyment or lack thereof, or occurrences?
I deeply enjoyed this session. I had a really good time. 10 out of 10. The series continues to really live up to my expectations. I really enjoy Rebby as a character. I think they have a lot of depth and potential. And the resilience really speaks to my genius in designing them.
I sure do have a lot of depth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they certainly have a lot of depth, which was tested mightily by those Marauders.
And Step Brother, yeah.
Wait, that's what the Step Brother's doing? My God, Lee.
All right, so
Oh, no.
is that your go, Max?
Yeah.
All right, Pat. Anything in particular?
No, I had a blast. Thank you for giving me what I wanted, and yeah, no, just more bunny girl transformations and transformations in general. I think you really nailed something there. You know, you spoke to my my particular set of interests in a way that feels to me sexually. So thank you.
Amazing. All right, Greg. Any notes? Any preferences, dispreferences, etc.
You know me. I not only do I love 5e, I love 5e when you do it. It's so fun. It just feels like it today was just
Magic.
what I've been waiting for so long. It was very nice and a fun, different little detour.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say besides I just love how we're able to get weird with it and still have mechanics ready for everything and like certain roles ready for it. Just this right here, how like it's just such a testament how like you can quick map and get stuff so ready that like it feels like we've been playing this game for a minute. With like it really has, even though like this is just slapped together today. It's just wow.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, and that's it for all right. Yeah.
It's like riding a bicycle. You don't forget how to do it.
Then we swing around to Austin.
Hello.
Hit me with it.
Loads of fun doing something, different, and always coming back to 5e. It's a nice and simple system that can always be picked up whenever. So it's always fun. And yeah, mapping is always fun to see things from basically our beginning of assets and how far we've come since then. So
Yeah. Oh god, I like how the silo that you guys went into in the Max's Cathedral, like the circle isn't centered.
Yeah.
I think this was the first token this was the first token I ever made that had transparency.
What?
Like I had just discovered
Genius.
that there was a way to make holes and shit. Yeah. The notes for
Wow.
I want more.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That.
Feel free to leave a feedback you want me to read out in stream chat, by the way, viewers on the Discord. But yeah, I mean, that's basically everything.
Milady Saito is live.
Yeah, I saw that. We're gonna raid her. But thank you all for coming out. Obviously, we're Diesel Shot. We've dropped our links, but we do lots of fun things. Normally Thursday is a Fallout game. But yeah, we just like to get around, have fun, and play games. Oh, notes a delight. Notes you want more. Thank you, Lee and Q Prime, respectively.
We love the fuck out of y'all.
We're popping over to Milady Saito. Remember, this month we're gonna have our fucking Kickstarter. More information as we get it, but it's gonna be huge, and this is gonna be the culmination of all the work we put into this. So,
Please,
yeah, please, if you would be so kind as to give, if you have a moment's consideration to following us. It's not a paid commitment. It just helps us grow and get focus on us, and it's just you sign up with an email, and the only thing that email will ever be used for is getting a link to us. To an email saying, hey, they're live. Smashing our goal of $5,000 within the first 24 hours is going to be a huge step, but if we can do it, our algorithmic growth for a 24-hour back will be huge, and Pat and I will really be able to make a go of this as our career. So it's all come down to this, and we hope to see you amidst some changed stars. With that, we're rating Milady Saito. Thanks for coming out. I've seen footage.
Hey.
I'm gonna boost the fucking death grips on the way out here. See ya right now. Alright?